Hello, good morning. Welcome to KC Video Devotionals for Singles. Today is the 30th of May. My name is Oni Elizabeth. Today we'll be looking at the topic, Dear Pastor, what is the place of arguments in relationships and marriage? Part 3. Number 1, see your spouse always as one with you. When you see it that way, it will keep works of the flesh at bay. If you say your spouse is stupid, you're not only saying you are married to a stupid person, but also that you are stupid yourself. That is the stark reality, and biting as it may be. Number 2, love your spouse unconditionally. Don't just love your spouse because of what he or she does or doesn't do, but because of who he is. Number 3, learn to be patient. Approach issues lovingly. Once you can feel the heart once you can feel the heat of arguments rising, pause and continue later. The humorous thing is we often argue over irrelevant stuff, especially singing, while in courtship. Learn to listen more and talk less. Listen with empathy. That is the highest form of listening, where you put yourself in the shoes of your spouse. You're not only listening to what your spouse is saying, but also to what he or she is not saying. That is very important. Number 5, understand that the two of you have different temperaments and personality traits. This will result in diversified priorities, opinions, and views. An understanding of your spouse's temperament will help you understand why he or she talks like that and how to let some things pass humorously. Number 6, respect your spouse by respecting his or her opinion. The moment your spouse, especially your wife, knows that her opinions are not respected, she will unnecessarily oppose you or resort to nagging. She would readily blame you for any and every mistake along the way. Number 7, understand that every human being has a right to be heard and a right to express his or her opinion, whether they are right or wrong in any issue. Yes, she speaks in a very illogical way, but she could be very intuitive and can often sense trouble miles away. The man may have all his facts and figures of a business deal together, but the wife often knows the wrong business partners and has the ability to discern people. Of course, she could be wrong. Number 8, Number 8, know that opposing viewpoints is not necessarily disrespect. Don't allow ego to always stand in the way. That she has a different viewpoint shows she's thinking. Number 9, learn the art of discussion. Don't be all consumed with football, club, gadgets, and friends to the negligence of creative and intelligent discussion with your spouse. Number 10, never shut your spouse up directly or indirectly. The more you shut your spouse down, the more arguments are waiting for you. If you are still in courtship and you have no say, despite that you are a law student, you should know what awaits you in marriage. Number 11, treat your spouse as you would want to be treated. That will help a lot. Number 12, don't argue to win. Let your objective be to learn and to resolve issues. You don't win over your spouse. If you win, she wins. If she lost, you lost. You can't be winning all the time while her esteem is crushed and then you want her to perform excellently in bed later in the night. Number 13, understand that in marriage, if one wins, the other wins too. You are one. Number 14, singles. If your days, weeks, months, and your years of courtship are a pot pile of arguments, it will not necessarily change after marriage. In fact, it will be amplified. The state of things could be an indication for you to address a deeper problem looking down the aisle. Meditation for the day. 1 John 4, verse 4, Message translation. My children, you come from God and belong to God. You have already won a big victory over those false teachers, for the spirit in you is far stronger than anything in the world. Prayer for the day. Lord, I ask for grace to be kind and compassionate in Jesus' name. My Father, give me grace to stay humble. Oh Lord, I destroy every altar of pride in me. Confession for the day. I am patient and kind. I have wisdom to run my relationship well. My relationship is blessed and productive. I have an unction from the Holy One. Therefore, I know all things. I do not argue blindly. I am not in contention or competition with my partner. My ego will not ruin my relationship. I receive the grace to stay humble in Jesus' name. Action plan for the day. Argue without fighting or quarreling.
we'd like you to partner with us in Cases and Us Club. To do so, kindly use the banking information you see on the screen. And for international givings, please navigate to the URL you see on the screen at casesandus.com/give. God bless you as you do so. This devotional is taken from our books for single and married, and these books are available on Amazon and on Kada Books. In order to access the books, kindly navigate to the URL you see on the screen at casesandus.com/books. If you live in the city of Ibadan, we'd like you to watch with us at Shouts of Grace Center. It's at Joker Plaza, beside Trans Amusement Park, Bodija UI Road, in the city of Ibadan. On Sundays, we have 2 services by 7:30 and 9 o'clock, and by Wednesdays, 6 p.m. It will be our pleasure to have you. Kindly follow us on Cases and Us Club at casesandus.com. You'll have a lot of resources for your soul.